The maintenance bay hummed with the low thrum of recycled air as Selena worked the cleaning cloth along the blade's edge. It was a simple task, one she'd done 100 times before. Snow's combat knife needed care after their last planetside mission, and he'd asked her to handle it while he dealt with the mountain of post-mission reports. She didn't mind. There was something meditative about the work. The rhythmic motion of cloth against steel, watching the dried residue disappear to reveal the mirror shine beneath. Human Selena. The voice made her pause. She looked up to find Thexelar, the Varanthi engineer, standing at the entrance to the bay. His 4 eyes blinked in sequence, a sign of curiosity among his kind. Yes, Thex? Selena resumed her work, turning the blade to clean the other side. The Varanthi moved closer, his elongated neck craning forward. I have worked alongside humans for 3 standard cycles now, yet you continue to fascinate me. Selena smiled. We have that effect on people. Indeed. Thexelar's primary eyes focused on the knife in her hands. May I ask why you maintain such a primitive weapon? Surely your plasma sidearm is more. He stopped mid-sentence. His secondary eyes had caught something, all 4 eyes suddenly fixed on the blade with an intensity that made Selena pause. What is it? She asked. The markings, Thexelar whispered. His translator struggled with the tone, something between awe and fear. I did not see them before. The emblems on the blade. Selena tilted the knife, letting the light catch the engravings near the hilt. She'd almost forgotten they were there. So familiar had they become. 3 symbols, each no larger than her thumbnail, etched with precision into the metal. Oh, these? She traced them with her finger. This one is the Marine Corps emblem. Eagle, globe, and anchor. This middle one is for the 22nd Expeditionary Unit. And this last one, the skull with wings. Thexelar finished, his voice barely audible. Yeah. Snow's Special Operations insignia. He earned that one the hard way. The Varanthi took a step back. Then another. Thex, what's wrong? You clean this blade so casually, he said. As if it were a common tool. It is a tool. A well-made one, but no. Thexelar's neck plates flared, a sign of distress. Human Selena, do you know what we call your kind in the border regions? The places where your species first made contact with the wider galaxy? She set down the knife and cloth. I've heard a few names. Not all flattering, Ketchai, Thexelar said. It is an old word in my language. It means those who should not be. Because when the galaxy first encountered humanity, we could not understand how you existed at all. Selena frowned. I don't follow. The Varanthi gestured at the knife. You come from a death world, Selena. A planet that tried to kill you at every turn. Predators with claws and fangs, diseases, poison plants. Weather that could freeze or burn you within hours. By all logic, you should have remained prey animals. Hiding in caves, barely surviving. But we didn't, Selena said quietly. No. You became the apex predator of a planet that already had thousands of them. You learned to make tools, weapons to organize into groups that could take down creatures 10 times your size. And when you ran out of predators to fight, you fought each other. For thousands of years, you perfected the art of war. Thexelar pointed at the emblems. These symbols represent military units, organizations designed for one purpose, controlled violence. And that knife has been carried by a human who earned the right to wear the symbol of your most elite warriors. Snow's a good man, Selena said, defensive now. I do not doubt it. But do you understand what it means that you consider such a person good? The Varanthi have 1 military. 1. Created only after we joined the Galactic Council and realized some species could not be reasoned with. The Kreshti have 3. The mighty Dorvani Empire has 5. He paused. All 4 eyes locked on her. Your species, in the brief time you've been spacefaring, has created over 2,000 distinct military organizations. 2,000 different ways to organize combat. And this Snow, he was selected from the best of the best. Trained in methods of warfare that most species have never even conceptualized. Selena picked up the knife again, feeling its weight differently now. What are you trying to say, Thex? 3 months ago, a Kreshti raiding party boarded this ship. Do you remember? She nodded. Of course. Snow and I were on security detail. I watched the security footage afterward, Thexelar said. The Kreshti are warriors bred for combat over generations. They had numbers. They had weapons. They had surprise. His translator clicked. And I watched Snow kill 6 of them in 17 seconds. With that knife. The bay fell silent except for the ambient hum. The Kreshti who survived, Thexelar continued. They have a new word for humans now. Keshwara. It means beautiful death. Because you do not simply fight to win. You've turned violence into an art form, studied it, refined it across millennia. Selena looked at the blade, at the 3 symbols that Snow had earned through blood and sacrifice. We're not monsters, Thex. No, the Varanthi agreed. You are something far more terrifying. You are a species that learned to channel the instincts of a predator through the intellect of a philosopher. You can be gentle, compassionate, creative. I have seen Snow laugh at jokes and show kindness to young crew members. But, Selena prompted, but when needed, he can become something else entirely. And the most frightening part? The galaxy is only now beginning to understand that every human carries this duality. You clean his knife as a favor to a friend, not thinking twice about the fact that you're maintaining an instrument that has ended lives. Selena met his gaze. We do what we must to protect those who can't protect themselves. Yes, Thexelar said softly. And that is why the galaxy is safer with humans in it, and why we all sleep a little less soundly, knowing what you're capable of. The Varanthi turned to leave, then paused at the doorway. Selena, yes? Tell Snow his knife is in good hands. After he left, Selena returned to her work, the cloth moving in steady circles. The emblems gleamed in the light, symbols of humanity's long, violent history and its hard-won expertise in the art of war. She smiled slightly. The galaxy was learning what it meant to have humans as allies and, more importantly, what it meant to have them as enemies.